Attention, law enforcement professionals and retirees. Do you like to ride motorcycles? Do you like to travel? Do you like to let your hair down with others with similar interests in an environment where departmental politics and rank have no consequence? Would you like to see the sights and places you travel and be afforded the insights and hospitality that only your fellow coppers can offer? How about helping worthwhile charities while projecting a positive image of law enforcement and motorcyclists? Do you like to just have fun? It all started in 1974 when 8 police officers in the Bangor, Brewer, Maine area shared their enjoyment for motorcycling and their common professional interest by getting together to ride for coffee. They formed a club locally that sparked the interest to form chapters in Massachusetts, New Hampshire, and north of the border in Canada, making us an international organization virtually from the start. Soon there were chapters throughout the United States and Canada. By 1985, we had chapters in Australia, followed by chapters in Europe in the early 1990s. Heading into our 30th year in 2004, there are over 17,000 members in over 460 chapters in 11 conferences in 23 countries. Now that's growth. Requirements for membership are simple. You must be an active or retired law enforcement officer with power of arrest and receiving monetary compensation, retirement, or disability. Your employing agency must be governmental. You must hold a motorcycle endorsement from your resident jurisdiction. And you must own or plan to buy a motorcycle within 6 months of membership. Our goals are equally simple: to provide for the mutual assistance, enjoyment, entertainment, education, physical, mental, and social benefit of our members and the general public, to promote and advance the sport of safe motorcycling, to serve the interest of motorcycle owners and users, to promote by example and any other acceptable means safe use, operation, and enjoyment of motorcycles, to develop a fraternal spirit between law enforcement personnel and the general public. Blue Knights have donated money and time to a number of worthy causes over the years, including concerns of police survivors, the Law Enforcement Torch Run for Special Olympics, Make-A-Wish, and cystic fibrosis, to name only a few. In fact, since 1991, when we actually started keeping track of charitable contributions, Blue Knights have donated over 150,000 man-hours, $500,000 US worth of goods, and over $5 million US in cash to charitable causes, for over $7.5 million to charity. The Blue Knights are a family fraternity. Spouse and children often accompany members to various rides and functions. We've been around long enough to be generational, as many of our kids have grown up to be coppers and Blue Knights. When traveling, local members can provide assistance, directions, and sometimes a place to stay. We are truly a family. We say there are no strangers in the Blue Knights, just friends you haven't met. Come join us as we ride with pride.
Catch the bad guys when they run away? Who takes the time to make sure the children play on their iron horses? They're no gun for hire, but mistake them not, they'll draw their swords if you play with fire. Yes, they chose this life. Take it all in stride. Call them the Blue Knights. Watch them ride with pride. In the streets filled with hate and crime. Not afraid to take my time. Moving peace into the light. And I'm riding with the Blue Knights. Line up with your new partner. Fallen heroes no longer in rain. You beg the crowd to give you space. Held your friend as your heart sang. They lived for peace, but died by the sword. God is love. Soldiers of war. Yes, they chose this life.